we do not want this health crisis to become a financial crisis. And of course, that means first and foremost, we need to deal with the health issues, as the Ministry of Health has been indicating to us. And I want to assure you that all members of the various associations and indeed various institutions are pushing quite hard on that. But at the same time, Your Excellency, we know that the health crisis, the financial crisis, we need to stop it before it happens. In a sense, anticipate. It's true we don't know how the size of the impact of the economic crisis or the economic impact, but from our perspective, we need to take, we should say, some measures to reduce the adverse effect that may be coming. We will take all measures to continue the services, continuity of services. And this, for instance, relates to the various protocols, emergency protocols that the various institutions have. And secondly, even very simple things about the way we are handling cash. We can assure you that just to make sure, in an abundance of caution, to make sure that we don't have the virus being transmitted via cash, all cash that will be coming out of banks will be quarantined for at least 1 week. So that is more than enough time for the virus to become inactive. So we are quite clear about that. Secondly, Your Excellency, we have taken some measures that we announced 2 days ago with regard to enhancing the mobile money transactions. And this include, for instance, the elimination of charges on all transactions below 1,000 Kenya shillings. And as you know, a lot of our people make those transactions. And this is something that I think will be very useful also in the long run. We've also expanded some of the limits, for instance, on the transactions. So the limit on a single transaction used to be 70,000 Kenya shillings. We've expanded that 150. The daily limits have also been pushed up to 300,000. And also we used to have a monthly limit of 1 million, which we've eliminated. At the same time, the costs of all this extension and restructuring will be borne by the banks. So no cost to the borrower. And also other measures that I would like to mention to you, Your Excellency, is that in order to further facilitate the use of mobile digital platforms, banks will waive all charges for balance inquiry. So today and now, many banks charge a particular fee for just checking my balance on your phone. So that actually would be eliminated, which I think would therefore facilitate matters.
It's just to confirm to you that the banking sector will work closely with every single Kenyan. So the concern that Kenyans out there have about their loans, their payments, their services, we're here to assure you that the industry, all our members and all the banks will stand to work with you in partnership to resolve this issue. So I'm confident that we've been in crisis before, but we pulled together as a team, even in this environment, to get the solutions that Kenyans require. So there is no need to say that the banks will not listen. So all the banks here will address the issue about the loans, whether they are personal loans, SME loans, large customer loans today, to reschedule. The governor has spoken about the period of 1 year, or to be able to look at moratoriums in the period for which they may not have funds to carry on their business in this particular period. And also if they're looking for facilities from the banks, they will be in a position to support them in this particular period. This is very important, Your Excellency. Even for SMEs and small enterprises who perhaps their goods have not arrived on time, the banks will be able to buy. So what I'm asking all our customers for the bank is to reach out to any of the institutions that they bank with today to get the relief to get their business that is running.
As you all know, what we're dealing with today is primarily a health crisis. And we are focused on dealing with it as a health crisis. But realistically, and unfortunately, it is a health crisis that is bound to have financial an economic impact, and not to the positive, but rather to the negative. And as such, we need to pull together as Kenyans and to see how we shall overcome not just the health crisis, but the associated issues that are most likely to develop. You all know our tourism industry is going to take a hit. You all know our restaurant businesses, our small traders who depend on imported goods, which are now delayed because of slowdown in manufacturing in various parts of the world. And all of these individuals depend on you in one way or another. So your understanding to the plight that they are going through is something that I truly appreciate. There will be those who unfortunately may be forced to take half pay, or may be forced to be laid off for a period because hotels are empty and so on and so forth. So again, your understanding in helping those Kenyans overcome any hardships that they may have as a result of that, again, is something truly, truly appreciated, because we're going through it. They're going through those problems through no fault of their own. It is just the circumstance that has approached. So as the banking fraternity, I appreciate you are the first, and you have responded immediately. And truly, we appreciate, because at the end of the day, we are all Kenyans. We depend on each other. We need each other. And Kenya cannot survive or succeed without all of us playing our part. So on my own behalf, on behalf indeed of the government and the people of Kenya, I'm grateful for your responses. We are also looking at other areas where, from a fiscal point of view, we want to see what we can also do to support our people and our country during this difficult time. And we shall continue to engage with yourself, with other members of the private sector, to see how we can all work together to alleviate any difficulties that may arise to our people as a result of this problem. And in due course, we shall be briefing you. To all Kenyans, we must play our part. We must do that which we must do. This is not the time to take undue advantage on our people. And again, as I said on Sunday, and I repeat again, even to our traders, our supermarket owners, do your business. Do it right. Do it justly. Nobody in this country has ever had a problem with somebody making profit. But indeed, it is highly immoral if we take advantage of an unfortunate situation to make super profit. And we will continue, as I said, and we have started already, to take action on those traders who are hiking prices and with no reason, just to make extra profit. We are going to take action on those people, and because it is criminal for you to really use an unfortunate situation to enrich yourself. So please, when it comes to hand sanitizers, when it comes to food, when it comes to goods and services that people need, I am appealing to all our business fraternity, act like our friends in the banking sector have acted today.